Well, hello. This is my first review on my new channel here, Movies on My Mind. And we are going to be reviewing Jupiter Ascending. Jupiter Ascending is directed by the Wachowski siblings, not brothers. We're not going to get into that. It stars Channing Tatum, Mila Kunis, Eddie Redmayne, Sean Bean's in it a little bit. This film has it's taken a while to come out. It was supposed to come out last summer. I think it was July 2014. And then out of the blue, they were like, hey, let's make it come out February of the next year. Now, of course, we all might have our own idea of why they decided to move the film. A lot of the times my first thought is that maybe the studio kind of like lost faith in the film and thought that it had a better chance of making money in a less competitive month, which obviously February is a lot less competitive than July or June or whenever it was coming out. And that's kind of what I thought. I heard from a friend that he said he read that it was because Mila Kunis was pregnant and wasn't going to be able to go out on a publicity thing for the film to push the film. And I guess that makes sense too, but I guess we'll never know. To be honest, the trailers got me a little interested. I mean, I've always thought the Wachowskis, if anything, were kind of trying to be original at least. I mean, they've made The Matrix, Cloud Atlas, even though I didn't particularly think it was a great film, it was still an interesting film and well made. They always have great visuals. So I was willing to once again give them a chance on another film, but unfortunately, this film is another dud, I think. We have Mila Kunis, who, doesn't know her place in life. She wants to fall in love and, like, works this crappy job cleaning toilets and stuff. And then suddenly, Channing Tatum comes in, knight in shining armor, saves her from these little alien guys. And, yeah, come to find out, she's royalty. And these other royalty guys want to kill her so that they can make sure they have ownership of the planet. I mean, in all fairness, I actually kind of think that the core concept of this film is an interesting concept. But the problem is the characters are just so boring. That usually is linked to the script. The script was flat, didn't give the actors a lot to work with. But then again, I don't know if some of these actors were the right picks. Mila Kunis to me is not an awful actress, but I don't think she really fits in the sci-fi action world to me. I think in film there's always this like fight about what's more important, story or character. A lot of times I think that writers today try to come up with really great stories over interesting characters. I think that happens a lot more often than none. In this case, with Jupiter Ascending, you had this universe that was created that was, very detailed, and there was a lot of cool, interesting things in this universe. Little gadgets and things like that were actually, I thought, pretty cool. But then the characters that were in it were just so one dimensional, and it just didn't bring any weight to anything going on in the story. If there's anything I can say good about this film is I thought, for the most part, the visuals were pretty cool. There was some pretty cool, interesting action scenes. The one thing that really just turned me off right in the beginning of the film, basically, was when the romance started between Channing Tatum and Mila Kunis. I just didn't buy it. It's a reminder of like how it seems like all these films seem like they have to have a romantic something in the film. It gets old. We've seen it 1,000 times, and I just wish the filmmakers would just decide to go a different direction for once. Why can't there be a movie like this, like like Alien, where you have a female protagonist who is just badass, does not need a man to save her. I know maybe it's about marketing the film towards, women more or something like that. I don't know. I just think that it was unnecessary. That romance in that film was unnecessary. Now, I'm thinking about coming up with my own grade system for films. I haven't really got one down yet, but for now I'm just going to go with a, A B C D plus or minus system. F, of course, too. And in this case, I'm going to say Jupiter Ascending gets a C minus. There were some fun moments. There was some good action, some good visuals, but all in all, the one-dimensional characters really ruined what could have been, I think, an interesting universe to mess with. But when you don't really have interesting characters, thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hopefully will get better at this. I'm not a great public, there is no public, I guess. The internet's my public, but I'm not a great speaker. I'm getting used to this. I just love talking about film and want to share opinions with other people. And yes, so I will try to get out as many videos as I can. And if you like this, go on my YouTube, subscribe, like, and that's it. Until next time.